say something?
Something.
Cool.
Great.
Say great again.
Great.
Wait, in like 5 seconds.
Great.
There it is. Okay. Well, welcome to
Can
the Dedlie Hour.
can you turn
This thing off?
yeah,
There we go.
and then flip the switch. Flip the
What?
You got to do the
Oh, yeah. Are you ready?
yes.
Let's do it. All right. We have 1 hour to talk. So.
Exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah, let's just be silent forever. So how you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
Thank you for coming to my very first podcast.
Thanks. I feel like I was telling E that it's very typical of any time you ask me to do something, you're like, "Hey, can you help me out on this?" Or like,
Yeah.
"Hey, will you come do this?" That an hour beforehand, I just get really depressed. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. And I like got home, all the lights were off, and I laid down in bed, and I was just like, I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, you
today.
told me you were like all depressed.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not gonna go. And
Which
then I
is
was like,
yeah.
but that's like every time you want to do something.
I was driving, and you're all like, "Oh, this weather is so like depressing." I look out; it's a beautiful day. It's like the sun is setting. There's not a cloud in the sky.
I feel like that keeps happening. Like I'm like, it's so gloomy, and everyone's like, it's really sunny. But when I drive into work and drive out, it's gray.
It's gray. Yeah, it was really gray this morning. We're finally getting winter back. So I wanted you as my first guest, so that you can help me with ideas. Because I feel like we've like done creative things together in the past. We can also talk about those things if anybody cares. No one's going to listen to this.
It's okay.
The whole reason why I want to start this whole thing is because I want to like keep a log of like stuff that we're doing. So in case aliens come back,
That's cute.
you know, like in 1,000 years, they can be like, "Oh wow, look at these guys did this."
Like you have dementia
cool.
and you're like in a nursing home.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're just listening to these tapes over and over again, thinking of what was.
Yeah. So you said you had some ideas. What were your ideas?
Well, first of all, thank you for thinking I have anything interesting to say. Often you think I am very interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate that. No, what were my ideas?
Yeah.
One of them is just like a cliche interview podcasting is like have like, obviously talk to everyone about like their deal, but then like ask like everybody like the same, like, 4 or 5 questions. Like I'm always going to ask someone,
these same questions?
Yeah, whatever.
Like
that kind of from, like cliche.
Yeah, Inside the Actor Studio?
Yeah.
If you...
My favorite smell.
No. What does he say? If you're...
Greek god.
When you die and visit God, what would you want him to say to you?
Hey.
Because the god is the fonts.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's cute. How's Totes?
Oh, precious.
Yeah, what's she up to?
Oh, just napping in her same spot. I have to like vacuum it because it's.
Oh, when do you want to do another Cat's Crawl? Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, I don't know. I guess whenever you're free next. You're busier than me.
Yeah.
I don't do shit. Can I curse on here?
Yeah. We're going to bleep it all out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Totes, tell me about Totes.
Totes is precious. Now that it's getting cold and gloomy, she likes to cuddle.
Cold and gloomy? It's not even cold. It was like gloomy in the morning.
I'm wearing a sweater. It's cold.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, somebody at work sent an email today and said, "Hey, now that the weather's getting nicer, let's plan like a weekend thing." And then my coworker from Kentucky, said, "What an LA thing!" Like he totally called it out because, like, now that we're getting into the fall months, it's like, oh, that's nicer weather, as opposed to anywhere else in the world. We're pretty lucky.
Yeah, everyone at work makes fun of me because I'm like, oh, it's so cold. I'm like, well, I'm used to it being like 80 in December and like 100% humidity. Still, I know, I've been here for 9 years, and I'm still not used to the weather.
Yeah, still?
Yeah.
You've been here for 9 years?
9 years.
When is your 10-year anniversary?
August.
Oh, August next
something.
year. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
August
cool.
12th? I don't know.
Yeah.
Facebook lets me know.
And then you might be moving.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Or you are moving,
yeah,
for sure.
I'm not going to do like the maybe. I'm moving.
You're doing it.
I'm moving.
Oh,
I don't know when.
This is so sad,
I
Kat.
know.
I'm going to make sure these are still on.
Psych.
Psych.
Yeah, I want to move to Nashville. And I hate it because every time I tell someone I'm moving to Nashville, they're like, "Ooh, Nashville's really up and coming now. Like a lot of people are moving out there. Like it's really booming. Like all the hipsters are migrating out from LA to
and
Nashville."
That's why you're moving
like,
there, right? Because you're a huge
damn
hipster.
it. Yeah. No, because I mean, I would have done the cliche Portland thing, but again, weather.
Dude, everyone is moving to Portland.
Yeah. Well, apparently people are going to stop moving to Portland and go to
And
Nashville.
then go to Nashville.
So-
Well, now here, yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
But tell the people why you're moving to Nashville.
Because of a baby.
What?
Huh? No.
You're having a baby?
No. Oh. No, because my they're having his first child.
Wow.
And I want to be near it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was at their wedding, you know.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do know them. You were one of the first people to find out they were pregnant. Like,
Yeah,
you found
that's
out
weird.
before their parents.
Before their parents
Yeah.
did, yeah.
And like half the siblings.
I didn't even get it until way later it was announced. When they announced it to you, I still didn't understand.
What's weird is I was literally thinking about that on the way home because they gave me the bracelet and was like, something's written in Morse code. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, well, that's not very thoughtful.
No, it said
But then like I tried.
It said like baby girl in Morse code.
No, it said aunt.
Oh, it said aunt. Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Because she was like, it's something to do with you. Like, I don't know if it's cat or sister.
Oh, yeah,
or,
we should
I
set
don't
the
know.
scene. So we're in Florida before the wedding.
Yeah.
And the bride to be is all like, "Oh, Kat, I have a." Even though you're a groomsman, because you were the best woman,
best person.
You're the best person. Even though you have, even though you're that, I gave all my bridesmaids a gift. And I'm giving you a gift. And everyone was like, "Oh, that's really sweet." And then you open it up and you're like, "The fuck is this shit?"
Yeah, she was like, it's a bracelet. She's like, I got them like for my sisters too. Like, you know, it's something written in Morse code, but I totally lost the thing. I don't remember. It either says like cat or sister.
Yeah.
Or
They were playing
like
it really
that.
cool.
They were
totally
playing
thought
it so cool.
I thought that they were serious.
And then I was like stoked. I love puzzles. And then I went to put it in my pocket and be like, I'll do that later. And then they were like, no, figure it out.
Now.
And then it took an embarrassingly long time and I couldn't figure it out.
And then one of the bridesmaids put out a
my
phone
brother,
and then
my brother was like,
No, somebody was filming you.
oh yeah, see, I didn't see them filming me.
I saw that and I was like, what is happening? And I still didn't get it.
And then like my brother was like, he's like, oh, I'll help you. And then we were trying to figure it out because it's like if you look at it, you can't tell where one letter ends and one starts.
Yeah.
So he's like, is this it? And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like you clearly, that's not a word. Why'd you show it to me? And then he wrote out aunt, like, cause we had like a Morse code decipher or whatever. And I was just like, no, I was like, in my head, I was like, no, that has nothing to do with me. Like, that's not me.
And then they were
and
all
I was like, no. And then it hit me and I was like, no. And then I looked up and like everyone was just like, hey.
yeah.
And then you're just sitting there
very
confused.
I had no idea what was happening at all. That was really funny.
It was cute.
That was a fun time.
It was great.
I got to, we're in my room and I can explain things that happened, that dream that happened in my room.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I feel like I have to set this other scene. So when I stayed in Florida at your father's house,
yes,
he has a Batman room.
Yeah, his Bat
cave. He has his Bat cave. He has a bunch of stuff with Batman all around. And what's weird is I had a dream where this room was the Batman room.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep and I woke up standing up here in the middle of the room and I had a Batman and Robin poster right up here. I had the Batman Returns poster where the TBS poster is right now. Right here with Michael Keaton's Batman on it. I had a shelf from this store all the way to this store with a bunch of Batman toys and collectibles and all this stuff. I had a original Batarang, like from the series on the wall. I had a cowl where you are, like a original like movie-esque
Yeah.
cowl. Like it was like insanely Batman
Yeah.
everywhere. And yeah, I don't know what that means, but I think your father's room may have
I think
done a number.
I think you just missed my dad.
Yeah. How is your dad doing?
He's good.
When is he coming?
The 10th through the 13th.
Your father from Florida,
Yes.
or he's not originally from Florida.
Ohio.
He's from Ohio.
Everyone's from Ohio.
Your favorite city? Your favorite state?
So horrible.
Ohio's a state, right?
It is.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
What city is he from?
Mansfield.
Mansfield.
It's where the Shawshank Redemption was shot.
Oh, really?
Yep.
In
Because
Mansfield,
one of
Ohio.
its many prisons.
Is that is that a real place, Shawshank, or is that they just filmed?
I don't think
at a place?
it's
Yeah. It's called something
I
Mansfield
think
Penitentiary.
I think my grandpa used to work there.
Oh,
No, my
really?
grandpa was a cop. He was a lieutenant.
Cops can work at prisons.
Yeah.
I actually know a cop
Yeah.
who works at a prison.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fact checking me.
What do you think? What do you think about
Prisons?
cops killing people?
Oh man. It really is happening.
Let's get into some hot debates.
Oh.
Well, what are you looking at?
I don't know. I'm looking at everything. I don't think I've spent this much time in your room.
You haven't, actually. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, so hot topic
Mm-hmm.
button. Because I'm looking at all your buttons. But no. So my grandma, I'm friends with my grandma on Facebook.
Yes.
And this whole like Nike
Right.
thing going on.
Kaepernick thing, yeah.
Yeah, my grandma keeps reposting things.
Grandma from...
Yeah,
Florida?
the one
Florida.
you met.
Yeah, okay.
She keeps posting things, and I don't understand her stance on it.
Uh-huh.
And like I had like fans, like I was like, "Can you help me decipher?
Yeah.
Like, is it like
Van's
is
your
she?
coworker, buddy.
Yeah, is she pro or against? Like I don't know where she stands." And then so we've deciphered it. We're like, okay, I think she's pro boycotting Nike. She's anti Nike.
She's anti-Nike.
That's what I thought. And
Okay.
then like 10 minutes later she posted something and it was like a pair of Nikes, but that were like American flag Nikes.
Mhm.
And it was just like, if you want to see like conservatives lose their mind, like give this to them to burn. And then I was
And
like,
you're like, wait,
wait, I have no clue.
Yeah.
My grandma is crazy. Like, I think she's just like, I don't know what she's
Maybe
doing.
she doesn't understand what the issue is.
I
and
don't
she's
think
just
she
posting,
does.
like random stuff. I don't understand what the issue is, actually. So Kaepernick is a golfer, right? Who
Yes.
used to sleep with people that were not his wife. That's
Yes.
what I understand.
Yes.
One
You're
of the best.
on the nose right now.
His father trained him to be one of the best golfers in the world.
Yep.
Became the best. Then started cheating on his wife.
Yep.
And everyone hated him for it.
Yes.
Now he's selling Nike shoes.
Yep.
Got it.
Got it.
I'm in it. Why
Yeah.
are people so mad at Nike? I'm kidding. I know the
I was
story.
gonna say like.
Did you see the commercial?
I didn't see the commercial.
The commercial is
I imagined I saw like the still from it, and I was like, I can
yeah.
imagine what this commercial is. Like I know what it is. It's a
I feel
lot of
like
like
you-
slow mo pull out or
Yeah.
like push in, and it's black and white, and then it's him talking about like determination.
I think you hit everything except for black and white. It's in color.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
What
All the memes are in black and white, so
are they really?
yeah.
Oh yeah, those I think no, those are making fun of Nicki Minaj's thing, because they're also doing an ad on Nicki Minaj, and that is in black and white.
Oh.
So
Why is Nicki Minaj?
yeah, Nicki Minaj is part of it too.
Boo.
Talking about Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, and then there's like a whole thing with Eminem right now, and I haven't even touched that.
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm not
with
gonna
that.
touch that for a while.
Yeah. I think he dropped an album, and then
It's like a lot
he
of
just made fun of everybody. That's my
Good.
gist.
I feel like he's allowed to.
Yeah, what? That's all he did.
Yeah,
that's all he's ever
that's
done.
What he's. Yeah, that's him, and he's
That's
really
what-
good at
yeah,
it.
that's what he did a lot. But
He-
people are like, "Oh, he's irrelevant. Nobody cares." Who cares?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, I feel like Eminem's always gonna be relevant.
He's always. Oh, really? Oh, do you like Eminem?
Yeah.
I'm not a.
I'm
fan.
not like. I can't think of like. I don't know. I don't know a lot of his stuff. I know barely any of his stuff.
Okay.
But I know he's good.
He's good at making fun of people. That's all he's been doing. And
he's very good at his rappings.
It would be like if Weird Al came out with another album, and then people are like, "What the hell? He just made a parody album.
He's just making fun of all these songs.
He's making fun of all these songs. I'm actually surprised that hasn't happened.
Oh yeah,
that should happen.
I was talking about that yesterday with a coworker.
All these SJWs just get pissed off. They're making fun of our music.
Well, I was talking about that yesterday or today with a coworker because I think I told you I've heard Weezer's version of Africa like 8 times a day, and it's not great. Their harmonies are horrible and very nasally. It's not good. But I was just like, I think I'm salty about it because I love Toto so much, and now I know people are gonna be like, some like high schoolers are gonna be like, oh, listen to this horrible cover like that this no one band Toto did, like, and like, because that always happens and it drives me nuts.
Oh yeah,
but it'll just be like, oh, they stole it, like Weezer did it so much better. But also, like, Weezer, are they still relevant? Like, I didn't realize they were still a thing.
I don't know. All these rock people are coming back. Weezer's coming back. I just saw Smashing Pumpkins at the Forum.
Andrew WK was last night.
Andrew WK, did you go?
No. And I regret it.
Why didn't you go?
Because I'm trying to save money.
Oh.
But I really should have gone.
Just fuck money.
Yeah. I got a raise today. I should have just gone.
Oh yeah.
I should have.
That's what I wanted to ask you about.
Oh, it went really well.
How'd your review go?
So I did 90% of the talking. I went in there and then they're like, "Oh, we probably should have asked my like direct report or whatever, my boss." My supervisor?
Your supervisor, yeah.
Vance. Yeah, I guess that's the word. He's like, oh, we probably should have asked him, like, how you're doing. And I was like, it's okay. I was like, I know everything he was going to say to you guys. And I was like, because I have it all written down in notes because I'm very self-deprecating. And I was like, but here it is. Bottom line is attention to detail. I do not have I don't have attention to detail. My grammar, my spelling, my follow-through, my general.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were like, well, that's kind of what we were going to talk about. And I was like, okay, great. And they like were really hammering on the spelling and grammar. And I was like, yeah, as you can imagine, I was never good at spelling or grammar.
Well, why don't you download Grammarly?
I did today.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's free. It's sweet.
And then the only thing that...
I don't need it because I was an English major, so yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, this is all the things I'm doing wrong. I know I'm doing this wrong. Like, this is something I did wrong, but like, this is what I'm doing to fix it. And like, I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I think I'm better than I was last year. And they're like, oh, no, we think you are too.
They're like, oh, right.
They gave me the exact money I wanted. And then, so since they said the exact money I wanted, I was like, how about another week of vacation? And they were like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I got 4 weeks vacation, baby.
That means more time for us to go to Universal Studios.
Yep.
I should ask for more vacation too.
Yeah.
Here's actually what I'm thinking. This is the first time I'm telling anybody this. What do you think about this? I need some advice.
Okay. I'm good at advice.
I really don't want to work 40 hours a week anymore.
Yes.
I still want to work there because, I have to make money and make a living and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I want to definitely get a raise. My review's coming up in November. But I just don't want to work 40 hours a week. Or just like work 40 hours one week, work 30 hours another week. I've been working there for 6 years. It'll be 6 years, November 1st.
It's a long time. I'm 6 years.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to go ahead and say this on my HR expertise.
Yes.
There's no way you're getting more money in less hours.
Well, really?
I mean, knowing vaguely a little bit of how your company and boss operates, I don't see it happening. I feel like your best bet would be the same amount of money and like less time. Yeah. Like 30 hours.
Yeah.
Or doing one thing I love, which I think they've done a lot of studies and shown it makes people more productive, but 4-day work weeks, but like 10-hour days.
No. Yeah,
See,
no.
I used to
not
do
doing
that, and I loved it.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah.
I just I don't
Yeah.
have the time.
Something popped up.
Oh, it's Apple software.
Boo.
Um, uh,
Yeah, that wouldn't really work for you.
yeah, you don't think so?
I mean, yeah, you don't have time to do 10 hours a day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, like, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe working 30 hours. I think I can actually get a raise and work 30 hours.
I mean, go for it. Shoot for the stars, baby.
I think he'll actually give it to me. If I really bring like a strong I don't
That's
know.
the thing. You got to have like a good argument of being like,
Yeah.
this is why it's better for you.
Well, here's my thing. I want to transition out of there.
Yeah.
I want to transition out of there. I want to train my successors.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll work on the weekends on my own when I need to,
Mm-hmm.
and like whatever. If things need to get done and stuff like that, I'll work over hours or whatever. Basically, I think I just want to work. What's the word?
Freelance?
No, salary.
Yeah.
Salary. Maybe that's what it is.
I think that's what you should, because that's how it is. It's just like when your work's done, like if you need to work 50 hours one week, if you need to work 30 hours some week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get out at like 5:30 most days.
Yeah, when you're supposed to
5:40.
leave by.
Like supposed to at 6, but like I don't take a lunch and then like,
Yeah, you don't take lunch?
Nah.
Why not?
I eat lunch in like
Oh, just go back
2
to
minutes.
work?
Yeah. So I was just like, I'll just take my lunch. I'll like
to
eat lunch
walk around
at my desk and then watch
and
Netflix.
work? And watch Netflix.
Yeah. 90%, well, not 90, but I'll say 70% of my day is watching videos.
Yeah.
Which I did not bring up.
Do
in my
not share
review.
this with anybody.
I have busy
at
days,
work.
but I have down days. Like,
Yeah.
There's not like a lot of day-to-day HR stuff.
There's never been a freaking down day at
But
my job.
I had a day like today where like I had a lot of things, like a lot of like weird little fires kept coming up.
Yeah.
And then so like, and then the other day I worked till like 6:37.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
like for the most part it's like, well,
leave.
as long as no one's fucking up.
Yeah.
But occasionally someone's like a giant turd and I'm like, "Hey, stop doing that."
Right. 30 hours. Maybe 30 hours works. I gotta do my math. Figure stuff out. Maybe it's for a while, and then I'll go back to 40. Or find a new job. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say try to get on salary.
Maybe try and get on salary. Oof.
You just gotta
I'm
make
gonna
it...
abuse it, though.
Yeah.
The fuck out of it. I'm like...
Well, that's fine.
Come in late.
Yeah.
Leave early.
I mean, as long as... for me, it's like, like, in my position, like, as long as the work's done. But, like, your boss doesn't seem...
No, he's like, minute you're in, you should be working. You should be getting your coffee right before you clock in. You clock in. You shouldn't be like sitting down as you clock in. Like clock in and like you should like emails should be starting.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that job is that crazy that like there's constant stuff going on. And what's sad is I am a supervisor and I do delegate stuff. But he constantly wants me. He's like, no, you need to work on this.
Yeah,
you need to work on that. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to dump stuff on my direct reports because they already have like a shit ton of work.
Yeah. See, I always tell people if you have zero downtime, if you are constantly running at your job, it's wrong. Either you're not doing your job correctly or the job isn't created correctly.
I feel like it's both.
Yeah.
Definitely on my part. I can see where my part is, but it's just, but it really is like, what it also is, we're so short staffed.
Yeah.
There's such a huge
that's the
demand. Like, it's been the biggest issue with this university the whole time. What?
Sorry, I got distracted by the sand.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Can we explain what's happening?
There's sand falling.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of this thing, though? Seriously, it's so massive.
I like it at school. I wish the little feeties were different.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Eh.
I think you can take it off, actually.
Probably, but then it might scuff.
Yeah, that's true. But this is what I have it here for, that because you see we share
I like it.
Amazon account, and I didn't want to tell you what it was for.
I thought it was gonna be for your desk, like so,
Yeah,
like at
screw
work.
that.
Like,
Blah.
well, I feel like going back to me having a lot of vacation days.
Yes.
I feel like we should be talking about a theme park of some sort. Something. I don't know.
Well,
it's such a big part of our lives, our shared life.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that is true. We're pretty much theme park buddies. Well, it's weird because so I grew up going to Disneyland, and then because my father worked there, and then every year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Huh.
Oh yeah, my father worked for Disney when I was like 8 and 9.
My
like
dad
for like
used
2
to work
years.
for Universal when I was like.
So how many times would you go?
I mean, I was baby.
Oh, you're a baby.
Yeah, it's
okay.
before my dad had a beard.
Oh, okay. I don't.
No, that means nothing to you. But go on, you like when?
No, yeah. So like we would go like every other weekend, and like we went so many freaking times.
Dang boy.
That no, for reals. We went so many because it was free. And
Yeah.
Parents are just like, let's just take our kids here because we're not going to take them to the movies. That costs money.
Yeah.
Like it was like cost saving for them
Yeah.
to like go to Disneyland, maybe except for gas. But so we go. We even went so many times that Andrea and I are like, all right, let's do one day where we do things that we've never done.
Yeah.
We spent the whole day doing that. It was amazing. Anyways, so now that I'm an adult, I stopped going for a while, but now I have money, a little more money. I go more, and I'm just like, I like doing this a lot. And you're like, and you also like.
Oh yeah.
Going.
We never went growing up. Like we went. I remember going when I was like, I guess 6, 4.
That's about
4.
6. Okay.
I just remember. I remember very little. All I remember is it being cold and there being the parade and getting hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember my mom forcing me to go on the one with the train.
The tram?
No.
Wait, Disneyland or Universal?
Yeah.
Oh, Disney, the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
The train, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Be a little closer to the mic. Yeah. Or you can move it.
That would probably make more sense.
Yeah.
But no, she forced me to go on it, and then that's why I was scared of roller coasters.
On the train? Oh, on the Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah. Because she was just like, I want to go on it.
Yeah.
She's like, I haven't been able to have any fun because I've been pregnant with you or you've been too small. She's like, I'm going on it. And I was like, well, I'm not. And then she like dragged me on.
Aww.
And it was terrifying. And then I hated roller coasters. And then, of course, every summer, I was forced to go to Ohio. We didn't go on like vacations growing up. It was just, we've got to go to Ohio.
Gotta go to Ohio.
And like they would send my brother and I there for
That's
like a
your
couple
theme
weeks.
park.
Yeah. And then we would go to Cedar Point, which is a roller coaster amusement park. It is all roller coasters. And they would drag me to it.
I've heard of Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would drag me to it.
Uh-huh.
And then they would get mad because they would pay for me to go in. And I wouldn't ride any roller coasters. And I would tell them, I was like, listen. And my dad would be on my side too, but my dad didn't come to Ohio with us all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, go, listen, I'm not going to go on any roller coaster. Like, let me just sit here in this house by myself. You guys go.
Yeah, so you don't have to waste any money on me. Yeah.
No, you can't be by yourself. Pretty sure I can.
Yeah.
Like, I'm home alone a lot at home.
Yeah.
Nope. I would get so mad at me.
How old were you?
Like between 6 and 13. 6 and 12.
Oh,
I think
Jesus
the last
Christ.
time
That was like
12.
6 years?
It was a lot of years.
Okay.
A lot of promises of like, you're not gonna have to go back to Ohio next year. And then my dad being like, I am really, really sorry. It's like,
Poor cat.
it was awful.
Well, you have family there. That's
Yeah,
why.
that
that's
was the
why.
problem. That's why I hated it.
Yeah. Your family from Ohio is very interesting, but we'll get to that later.
Great.
More on theme parks.
Theme parks.
So
well, it was.
When did you go to Universal your first time? Universal Studios, Florida.
I'm sure probably for a field trip.
Okay.
I remember the first time I remember is we went to Islands of Adventure when it first opened as a field trip. I don't know how that was pitched, but it happened.
Uh-huh.
We went on a field trip just because it was opening.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That's
yeah,
cool.
let's go to Universal. So I went to there. And then I would always go to Islands of Adventure. I wouldn't go to Universal Studios. And then I went.
What did they have? Because they didn't have. Did they have Jurassic Park Land there? They did.
Yep. Islands
Oh.
of Adventure, not at Universal Studios.
No, I know, but when did Islands of Adventure open? Maybe that's. For some reason, I just imagine that when we went there, it was like 2.0, like all that stuff was new. But I just realized Jurassic Park opened in like '92. So
yeah, no, it was when I
came
was
out in
in
93.
middle school.
yeah.
So whenever that
So like
was.
5 years ago.
Yep.
10 years ago. No. Wow, 15 years ago maybe.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Because
Okay, so
even
it's only
15
about
years ago, I would have been 15. I would have been in high school.
Oh my god. So let's just say 15 years ago.
Gross. Oh no.
That's why I have this. That's part of why I have this. I just want to remind people.
That time is fleeting and we're all going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
That's why it's the Dedlie hour.
Oh, jeez.
So we can talk about all the things.
Oh man. So I
Yes.
was actually talking about Disney today because at my company we have an employee recognition program that I have yet to win. And
Crazy.
it's upsetting that I haven't.
Then again,
I didn't even
nobody
win.
likes
so
HR.
it's for people well, the problem is people thought I run the program, but I don't. So I have to keep telling people. And I got nominated the first 2 times. I got nominated by like a bunch of people, and then after that, I stopped being nominated. And I talked to people, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know we could nominate you." So now I literally
You
will
have to
like
campaign now.
I'll campaign now.
That's really funny.
But it's a really neat program where like employees nominate people who they think they've just done a great job, and then the bosses pick somebody, and then they get a week of vacation, and then they get $3,000 to do a creative, like a rejuvenating creative, like.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And I have been thinking, every single time it happens, I have it all planned out exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I went to school full time while like I took 3 classes at a time.
Right, for HR.
And worked.
Yeah.
And got my like certification, and I still didn't win it.
Yeah. Who won it that year?
I don't know. Oh, it was this one guy, and he took his kids to Comic-Con, and it was great because it was the first person to win. And so you're supposed to come back, and then you give like, hey, look what I did, and show off,
show and tell,
whatever.
Or something.
And he went to Comic-Con, and he hated it. He hated it so much, and so his presentation was like pictures he took, and he was just like, "Yeah, this was like whatever."
Bunch of nerds
he
everywhere.
was so upset. He didn't like it at all, and like we didn't have any questions ready for him or anything like that, and so he was just like went on about how it sucked, and then he had kids, so like, and it was only 3 days, so they went to the zoo in San Diego, and he talked about how much that sucked too. He just talked about how much the trip sucked, and it was like the first time someone was like presenting for this award. But I was explaining it to a new employee today, and then I was just like, yeah, it's like it's whatever you want. Like after that guy, it's only been people taking a photography class in a city in Europe. Like everyone just flies like Italy, Rome, Paris, and now somewhere else.
Fucking
and then they take a
hipsters.
photography class and then whatever. So I was just like,
a new person.
I was just like, it can be anything. Like you can stay here and like go to every single museum.
Yeah.
Or like, like me, I thought about taking a butchering class. I was like, or you could go to, I don't know, Disney for like 6 days. And then I was like, I don't know why you go to Disney for 6 days. But then I was like, ooh. Because I kept, when I was explaining to her, I was like, say you're going to nominate me and then you're going to do this. I'm like, oh, okay, so say I win. But then I was like, ooh, maybe I would do Disney for 6 days because I get $3,000, then go to all the parks and then like stay at one of the resorts and fucking
Live it the fuck up.
Maybe go to one of the water parks.
Yeah.
So this is my promise to you. Though I'm realizing the other thing I was going to do was go to Sweden. But this is my promise to you. If I win it and I don't go to Sweden, I'm going to get us like a swanky ass like resort thing at Disney, and we're going to go fucking park hop.
Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. Oh my God.
This I promise you.
We just fist bumped.
Yeah. But now I don't even get nominated anymore, so.
Well, hopefully you get nominated. I'll campaign for you.
Thank you.
'Cause I really want to go.
Yeah.
No, that's my, like, now my new dream, besides all the other dreams that I have, is to, this one sounds more feasible, which is so sad.
I just want to go to Disney.
I want to go to all the parks all around the world. I want to go to Shanghai. I want to go to Paris.
Oh, that would be cool.
I want to go to
maybe I should dream
obviously
bigger
Florida.
and be like, like go to Paris.
No, fuck that. No, that's a great dream to go to park hop.
Yeah, because then
Florida
my family
and do a resort.
Yeah,
That'd be amazing.
I want the resort.
Oh no,
life.
that's the whole point. If you fly,
Yeah.
like fucking that's already too much money down.
Almost every dude I've ever dated that I've stayed in a hotel with,
Yeah.
they're just always just like, I don't want to spend any time in this hotel. We sleep and then we're out of here.
Yeah.
Like, why are we gonna? And I'm like, listen, if I'm paying money to stay in this hotel, I want to stay in. Like, I want to go. Like I kept talking about wanting to go to Hawaii, with Jess, and he was just like, no. He's like, because he's like, I don't want to just go and sit on a beach. And I was like, well, that's weird. Okay. He's like, I want to do stuff. And I was like, well, we can do things. And I was like, I want to, like, I was like, I kind of
also sit at a beach.
Yeah. I was like, that is doing something for
Yeah.
me. But he was just like, I don't want to be at a resort, like, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, I kind of want to be like real bougie for a day.
Yeah.
And that's what like Kate was saying, because they invited me to their honeymoon in Hawaii.
Right.
We're going to have an Airbnb, but she's like, I want to do like 1 night, 2 nights, like 1 night or whatever at a resort and be like super bougie. And like, she's like, be in robes, order room service, like do the swanky, like live that fucking
you got to do that.
resort life for
Of
a day.
course.
Oh, that would be so amazing. There's a resort at Animal Kingdom, and then there's just animals.
Oh, at the kingdom?
Yeah, at the
That
resort. So
that
you like
sounds
look
dope.
outside, and then there's like, oh, there's a giraffe.
Well, you know what I want to do, right? I mean, it's coming out in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of that resort?
Yes,
The whole thing
I think you
that's
told me
going
about
on?
it. Yeah.
It's because I'm a huge nerd. I have a huge heart on for like, so it's a Star Wars resort, but like, you don't get to see the outside world. You get locked in like as if you're on a ship.
That's crazy.
And that you're heading into the galaxy's edge, and that even the train or whatever,
The monorail.
The not even the monorail, the thing that takes you into the park gets you to Galaxy. I want to say Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge. And inside it's like, you're just on some train. It's like the Harry Potter thing.
That's like because the monorail goes through all the resorts.
Right. Well, this is supposed to like
be
the
train.
masked up. It's like the train where like
That's crazy.
You think you're in space and you're flying, like you're on a base.
Yeah.
The resort is you're on a base, and then you're on the train. I don't know if they'll fix the monorail certain parts so that it's like just a Star Wars place, and then they do up the windows so you still think you're in space, and then you go to Galaxy's Edge, and then you're like at Galaxy's Edge.
That's what I'd want to do. Is I'd want to go spend like at least a night at each of the resorts, like the neat ones.
Oh.
There's one that's like not that cool.
Yeah.
But then you can do.
I've heard good things.
You can do breakfast with the characters, and then I stayed at the Animal Kingdom resort once, and then they were all like, like I think Minnie was like, tropical, decked out and whatever.
Right. I've done a breakfast with the characters. You can actually do that. We should just do that when we go to Disneyland.
Oh, we should. I really want to go for Halloween, and I need to save money, but I want to go for Spooky Town.
You want to go this year?
Yeah.
We should go.
I really want to go.
When do you want to go?
Whenever.
All right, we'll plan it.
We'll see when it's like not busy.
Yeah.
I wish what's his name was still dating. Who's it?
It's always busy. Who? Who's it?
Yeah, never mind.
No.
We need friends that work in.
Oh, at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that other chick who works at Universal. It's like we already have Universal passes. Come on.
Hey, it worked out.
It did work out. Yeah. Who hasn't texted me back, by the way? Person that we brought. I invite to my birthday.
Oh.
And hasn't even.
I thought you were gonna say the other person who hooked us up.
No. I haven't hit her up. I actually invited her to see a show.
Oh, cool.
And then she said no. Anyways, So why do you I think we've talked about this before, but it's always fun to talk about. Why do you like the parks? What's your fascination for any
I
parks?
love themes. That's why I love holidays.
Yeah.
I love parties. I
Yeah.
love anything with a theme.
Yeah.
Restaurants,
Oh.
forget about it. I don't know why. I think maybe because it's like,
You love Margaritaville, that's right. Which is
yeah.
even just a
And
themed restaurant,
I like dressing up. I think that's part of it. Like when I was little, I really wanted to be a costume designer.
Yeah.
I love dressing up. I love dressing for what I always said all the time was like, if you're going to do something, do it right and dress
Yeah.
the part.
I get it.
So,
yeah, I think it's
yeah.
funny. Side note, I think it's funny that both of us, more you, but like just look at the people that dress up like Harry Potter and just immediately call them nerds.
Well, yeah. Well, not like I'm happy for them.
Oh yeah, me too. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
I love Harry Potter.
I don't.
You don't though.
No.
So I think that's
for me.
part
It's
of
more
your
of like.
malice.
For me, it's more of like. Yeah, it's not that I'm mad at them for dressing up. I'm mad at them for like liking wizards. Like I just hate wizards so much.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, I just love themes. And like of course like Disney, it's like, it's the happiest place on earth.
That's true. But Universal Studios is fun too.
Well, that and it's like something I never got to go to as a child really that much. And then I was saying this earlier today. I also love the idea of going all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like that's flexing to the max. Like, there's people, like, when we go to Universal, there's families who have saved up and pinched pennies.
Yeah.
Drove, like, flew, drove, whatever, went out there, and we're like, this day has to be perfect.
Right.
Because we have spent so much money on it, and, like, we've traveled, and, like, we're from wherever we're from.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like you and I like literally just go there for a cheeseburger. And it's like such a I don't know.
Burger.
Yeah, like it's just
it is cool. It's like it's one of the perks of living here. It's like we can just do that.
Yeah.
We can just go get a Krusty Burger, pay $100. We'll pay $100 for like 119 whatever it is.
Yeah.
For the year.
But yeah, just going there just to like chill, like because in my head I think it's
that's
just
the thing too. I think it's hanging out there.
I think it's also something to do with like being poor growing up, and it was like something that like was just like that's not gonna happen. Like Disney was just never gonna happen.
Yeah. And now you can do it.
No, and now like I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more. I think there's something deeper.
Yeah.
Inside. Because it's such.
I think it's definitely
so many people love it.
But yeah, I love themes. I like that. Like, I guess I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. I like it because everything fits. Everything makes sense. Like everything's not in order, but like everything.
Yeah, there's a purpose.
Is thought. There's a purpose for everything, and everything's well thought out.
Yeah.
I don't like not knowing things. Like I don't like things like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Even going to like at Universal as like by the Minions place, and there's that bar, and like they have like Dracula's vodka, and like that's like fun.
Yeah,
everything is just fun.
Oh, I just had it, but then I just lost it.
Uh-oh.
Something about themes, everything being in place. I think this is what I think it is. Going deep. Fuck the Minions. I have such control issues.
Oh.
Like I need to be I need to be in control, but like when you're in in like a theme park or like a theme restaurant or like it's like, like it's Halloween, it's like a theme thing going on. Like there's that sense of like being able to like relax or like kind of like what am I trying to say?
I think I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like it's kind of like okay, like things are taken
There's an
care of.
order here.
Things
are orderly. Things are
I
happening
know exactly
here.
what's happening.
I know. Chill.
Yeah, like I know my surroundings.
Right.
Like all of this makes sense. Like I'm not on edge.
Yeah. Oh,
I guess.
man, that got really deep. That was another level that I wasn't even.
Yeah.
I thought there was something else in the middle.
Because you've been around me when I try to like throw parties. Like everything, it's like has to be like. That's why I like themes.
And you have theme
parties. That's why I like theme parties because it's just like
for having the.
I know everyone's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Like for Zach's party, that 30th party I threw.
I wasn't there for there.
Well, you missed like the best party I've ever thrown.
I think I played a show or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, okay, everybody's gonna be dressed like this. Like everyone's gonna be in this mood. Everyone's gonna be doing this thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm like working on my Halloween playlist.
Oh, playlist.
It's December 5th.
So you got.
I mean, it's September 5th.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 3.5 hours of music.
What did you think of the songs I shot at you? You said you already had half of them.
I had half of them. There was one I was just listening to that I really liked. I think like as I was pulling up, but I was just like, heck yeah, I wanted.
Nice.
It was exactly like the kind of song
that
I wanted.
For. Good, cool. I wonder which one.
Well, my phone's being lame. It was
this computer.
Midnight Call by Messer Chubb.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that was like exactly like the song.
Nice. No, yeah, there's a lot of like Halloween. Messer Chubb's is very Halloween themed, but I felt like that was more up your alley.
It also fits my. I tried to start a genre like playlist last year called Halloween, where it's Halloween or like spooky songs. Yeah, that you can hula to.
Yeah.
This is now just expanded to because that search got difficult. It's just expanded to
Halloween. Well, that's why
spooky
I was like.
Songs.
Well, that's why I was like you can do any Nightmare Before Christmas song. I was like, but Oogie Boogie Man is like more.
That one's better. Yeah.
Fits the hula theme.
But I also have like, Walk the Dinosaur because I was like, I don't know, dinosaurs. I think I have Don't Fight It by Kenny Loggins and C. Perry because like just don't fight it. Like if like I'm like I don't know.
Oh,
that's
if you're like
I'm giving those like a pass on like a really weird like you dress up like a dinosaur.
That's fine. Yeah, I remember looking through the set. I was like, I got Halloween songs, and then I looked through it, and like none of them were Halloween songs. I'm like, do you want Halloween songs?
No, and that was like things that are like spooky. Like I did like a few. Yeah, I did like an Eagles of death metal, and it's not like a.
Which one? Was it the
Skin
Eagles?
Tight?
Oh, never mind.
Because it sounds like really like.
There's another one. I think it's called like Eagles Goth or something. That's actually pretty fun one.
Yeah, but it has that like.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm super excited for Halloween.
Yeah. What do you know what you're gonna be?
Yes.
What are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be Morticia.
Oh, that's right. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't have a Gomez though, do you?
Don't.
Yeah. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Did it happen?
No, because I haven't seen him yet. Did I? And I showed you that text he sent me, right?
No.
Oh, you sent me like the sweetest like. I had decided.
So
I was like, I'm gonna.
You plan on breaking up with?
Yeah, I was like,
guy
I'm totally gonna break up with this guy. Like, I've decided it.
And he sent a really sweet text.
And then, because I hadn't seen him in like 2 days, because I hadn't talked to him in like 2 days. Yeah.
2 days so long.
Right?
Kind of a.
Well, because I was kind of also like thinking like, well, I don't know. And then I was like trying to distance myself or whatever. And then he was just like, hey, how's it going? And I was like, oh, it's been nonstop crazy, like blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. How are you? And he's like, I'm sorry to hear that. You'll have to go into more. You have to go in more details when I see you next. And I was just like, that was probably like the sweetest thing I think a guy's like texted me. Just like, hey, I want to hear in detail what's happening.
It's funny because I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but whatever.
Go for it. I've decided today, though, that I'm going to.
Yeah, you are going to break up with him?
Because I think he did something shitty. I got to confirm it. And I feel like I might be right.
Are you sure it wasn't a dream you had? As females?
No.
You cheated on me. That was your dream.
No, I don't know for sure, but I like put two and two together, and I was just like, he has a lot of cameras in his house.
Oh, what? You
Yeah,
think he like filmed you guys?
I I I have a feeling
Oh, that's
because he
like.
he made like an offhand dirty comment or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. And what's weird is I told him because he was like we were hanging out and we were like talking, and he was just like, "What's like the weirdest sex thing you've ever done?" And I was just like, "Well," and I was like, "I'm trying not to make this a cat story," which is apparently a story that I think is funny. Everyone else thinks it's very depressing. But I guess the weirdest thing is that like I've had people record me without me knowing, and then I find out about it. Like two
That's
people.
happened.
Yeah, two
Oh,
so far, possibly three now.
yeah,
And then I was like, that's not really interesting. That just is shitty
yeah.
or weird. And then I did think of a weird thing, but I can't remember what it was now.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I've actually now before you judge me, I actually did that. Hold on a second. We had talked about it like literally the week before.
Okay.
Talked about doing it, and we had actually done it a couple times.
Yeah.
Consensual.
Okay.
And then I was gonna do it again like a week later.
Yeah.
But I was drunk. We were both very drunk.
Yeah.
And I was like pulling it out, and then she was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I thought this was like our thing." And,
Yeah.
You know,
Okay. No, that's totally cool.
Yeah.
That's totally cool. It's another thing for
Yeah.
you guys
out
to
of nowhere,
never talk
or
about
never
it,
even talk about it. Yeah.
and then
I still
do
felt
it.
guilty.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I
But-
feel guilty about the littlest things though.
But yeah, like the fact that possibly now three people. I think
Yeah.
that's probably why I got depressed today because I was like,
you were thinking about it.
yeah, it was just like this guy seems so different.
He seemed really nice when I met him. He's a really nice dude. Really nice
I
fella.
really hope this isn't true, but I have a feeling it is.
Yeah. Well, if you're just not feeling it, doesn't matter. If you're not feeling it, you're not
Yeah.
feeling it. Then break up with the guy. Move on
Yeah.
to the next guy. It's funny because, like, you do seem to date guys that are, like, not the...
You're real shitballs.
Well, sure. And then this guy seems to be, like, really genuine. You got to find somebody, like, in the middle. That's,
Well,
like,
so, yeah, that's
kind
the
of
thing.
a dirty...
That's what I was
shit
saying,
ball,
like...
But, like, sweet at the same time.
I need... Because I've dated such, like, abusive, like, assholes, and then, like, I just fucking... The pendulum went the other way, and I met, like, the sweetest, nicest, but plainest, most square dude ever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I need... Because that's what I was talking to somebody else about. So I was like, I need to, like, he's got to have some sort of edge. Like, he needs to, like, not shower regularly or, like, have, like, a weird tattoo or, like, I don't know.
He has, like, a tramp stamp.
Yeah, just some sort of, like, edge where it's just kind of like, ooh, yeah, like, I don't know. Just...
Oh, for you to turn you on.
No, not to turn me on necessarily, but to at least, like, keep my interest.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I thought... Okay. I thought
No,
you
have to kind of be, like... I need to get,
Gotcha.
like...
Okay,
I gotta meet in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
be in
Yeah,
more
you
of
got to
my comfort.
find... someone who's really sweet, but is also,
Like, homeless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's happened a lot.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dating.
It's awful.
Yep.
So yeah, I moved to Nashville to find myself a nice Southern boy.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to date in Los Angeles.
Oh
It's
God,
horrible.
it's horrible.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say. I've never known any other place to date. Although most of the women I've dated have been from Los Angeles.
I feel like that's
There
the
you
different
go.
thing. Like I haven't dated anyone from LA.
Yeah.
I keep dating all these crazy transplants.
Yeah.
That's what I need to find. Someone from LA.
Someone from LA. Mm-hmm.
To be fair, he did grow up. Well, he grew up in like the OC. He grew up in Southern California, but that's not Los Angeles. I'm getting closer. Is all I'm saying.
What was the last guy from?
Georgia.
Okay.
So
from
that
Georgia
that
to
was
OC.
promising. Oh no,
Yeah.
that guy, he was from Chicago, from outside of Chicago, like somewhere in
okay.
Illinois.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the one before that.
Oh no.
No.
Georgia. No, I remember the Georgia boy. I lost my virginity to a woman from Georgia.
Sounds like a really weird, like, Garth Brooks song.
I lost my virginity. That's actually what I want to have people do on this show. It's funny because even though you're the first person, we have not talked about this podcast. Even though you're the first person here,
Yeah.
I want mainly musicians to come here.
Yeah.
And talk music.
Obviously, why I'm here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like
conversations
and stuff. Like that.
But no, yeah, that's what I figured. Like, because with me, it's a little weirder because there's not like one thing like that I care about.
Wait,
but
what are we talking about?
Like how the podcast is going to be with like musicians. Like, I feel like that'll like be more coherent. Coherent?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Let's just have some nice conversations.
Yeah, because you'll like be able to talk to them about their
music and stuff.
Yeah.
Although when Noel's gonna be on, we're just gonna talk about movies. It's just gonna be like movie talk.
It's movie time with Noel.
Because there's not enough of that.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Wait, this is going on YouTube? Wait, are you recording me?
Yeah.
Damn it!
I thought this was consensual.
Shit.
I'm actually video recording you.
Like 3 people?
Are just.
Is this a thing girls like?
Is this a common thing?
Callers call in. Am I alone in this?
Is this callers call in? So have you been the victim of recording? You know what? There was this woman who.
It's illegal in California, by the way.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
There was this woman. So I used to live in Echo Park, and I had this big closet, and they were mirrors. The doors were mirrors, and so it was a really cool place. And I was like 25. Yeah. And the chick's like, I met her on Craigslist, and she was cool. She was actually cool. We were just DTF, and she was so paranoid. She's like, "This isn't your place. Is this really your place?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is like. I mean, I don't own it, but like, I rent a room here." And then like, she come back, be like, "This is your like. Is there a camera there? Like, there's got to be something wrong with you. Like, there's a camera behind there. I know, filming me. Yeah. Like she was very adamant about that. So maybe it is a real thing because she called me out on it, and I had to open the door and show her that there are no cameras.
So here's the thing. Is I would be fine with it.
If they let you know.
If they asked.
Yeah.
I probably would say fine.
Yeah.
My problem is not only the breach of trust and the like breaking of boundaries and kind of like fueling the fire that is like my craziness. But like B, let me know because then I'll be more camera friendly. I'll put if I'm gonna do this, I'll lose some weight. Like give me a good day. Like I won't eat that day. Like I'll be like so you're
maybe
not
wash your hair.
Yeah, like put some lashes on. Like cover up some
Come on, guys.
So, if you would ask, I would have said yes, and it would have been better.
So for all the listeners out there,
ask.
It's okay.
Yeah.
She'll probably say yes.
You're never gonna. You gotta ask if you want it.
Ain't no problem, especially if they're already in your room.
Yeah. If we're already
say no, fine.
Listen, if we've been boning down consistently, and you're like, hey, even like recording, whatever, like, hey, I want to stick these things up your butt. Yeah. Ask. Don't do it.
Worst thing she can say is
without asking. No. Yeah. And then you're back
definitely don't do that.
No.
That's rough. I've had that happen to me actually before.
Yeah.
So, what were we talking about? We went down a rabbit hole.
Sorry, we were talking about theme parks. We were talking about podcasts.
No, we were talking about before before podcasts.
How do we get from theme parks to like dudes? Yeah, being shitty. Theme parks. No, actually, no. I wanted to talk about Comic-Con. You brought up Comic-Con because that guy went to Comic-Con. He hated it.
Yeah. And we've gone to Comic-Con twice?
Three
times?
I want to say 3 times.
A lady? Wait. So there's the Robo Dave. Oh, yeah. So it's 3 times. So RoboDave and Asked to Die For,
Yep.
which is your ass that
Yep.
we were referring to.
Yep, and I consented to that.
and then the third one was what you weren't in the video. You had to take care of
Oh yeah, that.
what's his face?
Yeah, that fucker.
Who got sick. We had this whole big script that I had written. We were gonna film it, and our villain had a, what do you call it?
He smokes too much weed and then he gets sick.
He smokes too much weed and he gets sick. He had
starts
like
vomiting.
a terrible thing happen to him, so he was out, and then Kat, who was also going to be in it, had to take care of him. So then I had to get the other actors, and we had to film just this random ass episode that we totally rewrote on the spot. That was fun. Fun times, Kat.
I feel like Comic-Con wouldn't be fun going into it.
I've never been.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
Because that's
What's
like
the point?
I saw somebody post this time and they were like, we were in line for 5 hours and didn't get into the panel. And it's just like, no.
I have more fun going around talking to people.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like being on the outside
being
doing. I feel like
silly.
that's where all the fun
That
shit
is where all the fun shit is. No,
Like,
it's true.
Why am I gonna watch?
Yeah. You get
Why
to
am I
see
gonna
all
sit in
the
line to go
costumes,
into?
too.
Yeah, like you go into a panel room and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, they're live streaming it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you can catch all this.
and
later.
like I don't need to be around all that merch.
No, it's true. I'd like to go back. There was one idea which I
I'd
think
like to go back.
Jesse had, and I still like it.
What was it?
It was something he and I, or no, actually it was Keith that came up with it.
Oh, gross.
But it was a good idea. It's just like two jocks go to Comic-Con and just talk to nerds and just like they're like listening to the conversation, just like, oh God, it's that nerdy, I can't take it. Like Tim, you gotta like be cool, like 4 work. It's like, all right, fine. It's like, stick it in, man. And they're like, just stay in there.
Stick it in.
Stay in. Oh yeah, they're both very gay, by the way, and they don't know
Of
it.
course.
They're totally oblivious. There's two gay jock characters going to Comic-Con. They have to go there for work, and they're just like, and like their kryptonite is nerds, and so they're just like, ugh.
I like
Such
the
a
idea of it
great-
being opposite,
idea.
but like jocks, but like being like don't understand anything, trying to, but still getting it wrong. And be like somebody dress up like Gandalf and be like, oh hey man, it's Spock. Like what's going on? And then just getting it so wrong, but like the intentions there, so like no one's gonna really be mean because they're like,
Oh yeah,
they're
exactly.
they're trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
yeah,
just be like,
do you want to do that for fun?
Yeah.
Next year.
she's like, oh yeah, there's, I don't know. I was trying to think of how to get Darth Vader wrong.
Yeah. Oh hey.
It's Paul Skywalker.
No, I was
Just
gonna-
just get
I was gonna be
everything
racist.
wrong. Yeah.
Um.
Well, I won't be.
Oh hey. Lando Calrissian. I don't know because he's black.
That wasn't
That
good.
wasn't good.
If you're gonna be racist, at least be good at it.
Hey. All right. Let me try again.
All right.
I'll try and be racist.
Okay.
Well, maybe I can't. Maybe I just don't.
You're
have a race-
just.
I'm just. I
Oh
have no.
wow!
I have no racist bone in my body.
Oh my
All
god!
the time.
The sand's so pretty. I feel like we didn't do any. I feel like I just talked randomly.
I feel like
I feel like there's no conversation. I feel like I didn't help you think about what the podcast is going to be.
All right. Well, we have like.
I guess
don't
just
know,
questions. Like,
Yeah.
why did you want me on?
To talk about
What you should do?
what I should do for the podcast. Come
Yeah.
up with ideas.
I think number one, the bullet, is have questions prepared.
You think so?
I have some.
Okay. Just in
Like,
case. Just
yeah.
some to pull out.
Yeah, because I
in my
feel like
bag.
if you had like a question on how to do something or like the best way to do it, I
Yeah.
could have given you an answer. But
That's true. I did ask you questions,
I guess that's
but
true.
I'm glad we talked about.
But yeah, I do
things.
think you should do that like cliche. Think of like a couple
5
neat
questions.
questions. Yeah,
Okay.
even 3.
I think that's good. How do you feel? We're almost out of time. Look, it's running
Good.
out.
Oh my god, this is like,
And- All right, bye, Kat.
oh, bye Blake.